We all watch astronauts on television wearing spacesuits. But have you ever wondered what is the use of this suit and why spacesuit is so expensive? Spacesuits are much more than just a set of clothing worn by astronauts. They must wear these expensive and special suits when they leave the spacecraft. So the question is, what will happen if you go to space without wearing a spacesuit? 1. Oxygen. In space, the situation is different. You can't just breathe normally like how you do on Earth. And this is simply because there is not enough oxygen in space to breathe. And here comes the first job of the spacesuit. It provides the astronaut with sufficient levels of oxygen. So, without wearing a spacesuit, the first thing that will happen to the astronaut is losing consciousness. The brain won't sustain more than some seconds without breathing, which is seriously dangerous for the astronaut. 2. Air pressure. As we said before, the situation in space is totally different from the Earth. The air pressure is extremely low there. We can say it is zero pressure. And that's the second function of the spacesuit. It has the ability to normalize the air pressure that affects the astronaut. This air pressure is responsible for maintaining the astronaut's bodily fluids functions. Being in space without wearing a spacesuit will cause the astronaut's body to swell and expand. In fact, the lungs won't be able to sustain the oxygen expansion inside each one of them, which will cause the immediate death of the astronaut. 3. Temperature. In space, the temperature is extremely cold. It is around minus 450 Fahrenheit there. So being in space without wearing a spacesuit will eventually turn you into a frozen dead body. Not only that, but on the other hand, temperatures near to stars are very high that could burn you immediately. That's why wearing a spacesuit is very crucial, as it is insulated with layers of fabrics and covered with external reflective materials to normalize the temperature of the astronaut's body and keep it suitable for all of the organs to function well. 4. Radiation. On Earth, we're all protected from different types of space radiation. And this is because our planet is protected by specific atmosphere layers that prevent space radiation to reach us. So, when astronauts leave our atmosphere, they become exposed to these radiations. This is exactly why spacesuits are made of specially made layers to protect astronauts from these dangerous radiations. Not only that, but these layers in the spacesuit have the ability to protect the astronaut from meteor dust, which are small dust particles that move in the space with amazingly high speed that could reach 4 to 5 miles every single second. So, in a conclusion, spacesuits are very crucial to protecting an astronaut's life in space. Without it, an astronaut won't be able to survive there for a very short period of time. I think now you know the answer of why spacesuit is so expensive. Don't forget to give us a like and subscribe to our channel. See you again.